And I'm ready whenever you are.
Alright, well, my name is Josh Pine, and my perfectly imperfect life starts with a once upon a time story with my parents. My mother is from New Zealand, and she just got citizenship on Monday. That's why I was not here. She just got citizenship because they've been together since '89, I think, I believe. And so for their anniversary this year, they wanted to go on a vacation together, and it's easier for her to travel because she needed to redo her passport, and so she would have to go to New Zealand, redo it there, and then come back. That way she could leave again. So, but they met in the summer of 1989. She came over and started working at a dude ranch in Montana, and my father was there working as a volunteer fireman because wildfires were, I guess, very large in that
Sexy
area.
fireman, you know. Jeez, oh,
They were both seeing somebody else. My dad was seeing his roommate, and my mother was seeing this boy, Scott. And they all went to a party together, and Scott and my dad's roommate got drunk and did some stuff. And my parents found out, and they were like, whoa, not okay with this. But they were there to console each other, and so they went on vacation. This is a picture of them in Hawaii, on the beach somewhere. I don't know what type. And then 5 months later, after consoling each other over that drunken night, they took this picture at St. Vincent's over there in Shepherd. I really love this picture. I see it every time I go into their room to dust and stuff because that's my chore for our house. And I see this picture and I just smile because they both look so happy and they both look so young.
that's a good thing.
After they got married, they moved back to Bozeman, Montana, which is right there, because that's kind of around where they met. And they had Michael in Billings, which is kind of a while away. And then they had this adorable little child,
Oh my God.
aka me. My mother tells me this story every time it's my birthday. She's like, okay, I was at home and I was watching something about Martha Stewart or something. And my water broke and it was freezing outside. We were a month and a half late and I wanted to go to Billings because they would give me nice drugs. We had to go to Bozeman because it was like 5 minutes away. And that's where I was born. And this is a picture of me on my first or second birthday, and my mom just set a cake in front of me, so I ate it.
Go for it.
And then this is a picture of me. My mother got me all did up so I look fatter than I normally did. And she set me out into the snow with my brother, and I guess we were making a snowman, and she looks over and my hands were purple because she did not put gloves on me. And so that's why the gloves are really loose, because she took off her gloves and put them on me.
Gotcha.
My hands were purple. Then they moved back to Michigan with us. That's my brother and the devil. I had to find pictures of when we were all cute because right now I'm like the only one that's cute. So I decided to pick the cutest little chubby me and my brother. Then we didn't really have a picture of when we were all cute with Tessa, so I just have Tessa. Tessa's the devil. Anybody who doesn't think Tessa's the devil, ask her about the time she hit me with a golf club, or the time that she pushed me down the stairs. She is evil.
How much younger is she?
She is currently 15, and I am 17.
She's a freshman?
Sophomore.
Sophomore?
Yes.
I should got about a year then. Okay.
These freaks are horrible, but I love them. The first day of freshman year, I had like 5 friends because people didn't really want to talk to me in 8th grade. Everybody knew me, but nobody like really wanted to be my friend. And so first day of freshman year, I went through like my day and I had bee lunch. Anybody remember when we had
Oh, yeah.
bee lunch? I had bee lunch and Janae Beltnick comes behind me, hugs me around my waist, and she's like, Josh! I was like, who is this? Oh, hi, Janae. And that was when I was like, okay, if you're going to use me to cut and get food, I'm going to use you to make friends. So I followed her to the lunch table.
I
and I
love
was
it.
like, so I sat down, and I sat down in Taylor Priest's spot, and Taylor Priest does not like when you stand her spot. She becomes like devil, creepy. That's Taylor, by the way.
Oh yeah.
That's her. She scared me, and I was like, oh my God, they're gonna kick me out of their table. This is my first day. I don't like this. And Taylor just like stared at me. She has her tray, and she's like, and then Janae was like, Josh, sit over there. And so I went and I sat by Claire. I went and sat by Claire because Claire seemed nice and quiet. And turns out I picked the right decision because Claire, me, and Alex, who's kind of hidden behind Brianna's shoulder, became really close friends in Spanish my freshman and sophomore year. And we became this little group that we called each other Heathers because we would always, we watched this movie called The Heathers, and it's about this mean girl, or this group of mean girls, and then this girl had a boyfriend who killed them and made it look like suicides. So, but this is my 17th birthday party / New Year's. Yeah, it was really fun. These people have been through my high points and low points with me, and I really appreciate them. And you kind of have to love them. And no, this is not alcohol.
I saw the red Solo cup, but I'm thinking not with this.
If you want that one for senior slideshow.
I would love anything you've got for senior slideshow. I'm building up more and more material every
These
day.
are- Becky is hilarious. At my birthday party, we were prank calling teachers as Ivana and Vlad. We
Oh
were
my
trying to sell
God.
children from foreign countries.
Thank you for skipping me.
We called Aunt Cliff, and she asked if we wanted Permuka's number. Okay, let's do it, but Becky said no. This is Jezreel. She moved away recently, and it was really hard on me because she was one of my really close friends. Camp Rotary, that was really fun. That is PJ and Ann. PJ decided to photobomb in every picture that he possibly could because there were cameras everywhere, because when you went there, you can apply for a scholarship. And so you need pictures, criteria, everything, videos, everything that you can get to get that. And he would make sure that he is in every photo. That way, no matter what, he could be like, hey, send me this photo. So on Facebook and stuff. And then Holly has been my really close friend since 6th grade. She helped me come out of my shell more. She made me kind of like more confident. She asked me to do plays, and the only reason I did the play in 6th grade is because I was singing in the back room in the choir room, and she was in there. I don't know why, because she was in band at that time, but she was in there for some reason, and she heard me, and so she was like, you should audition for the play.
Why was she in the bathroom with you?
No, back room.
Back room!
The choir
Oh!
back room.
Gotcha.
I'm sorry.
Just checking, dude.
No, she was in the back.
We have funny things happen in the bathrooms around here. I know.
And these people are just my weird freaks of friends.
Good
that I
friends,
love.
though. Good people.
Hashtag Camp Rotary. Camp Rotary is a leadership camp that I went to this summer, and it taught me so much because everybody was there. People were there because I didn't really get permission to say this, but some of them were molested, raped, abused at home, and so their families thought that, oh, maybe they should get away and be around a supportive group of people, and then some of these kids are leaders in their schools, and I was the only one from Shepherd there. I am right there in the yellow because I had to be different, and I stood with all the girls because the guys wouldn't let me in the back row because I was kind of short. They were jerks, but I love them. We all became like really close in 5 days, and I went into Camp Rotary with the mindset of I'm not gonna see these people after 5 days, and then after doing some of the activities like the COPES course, which is an individual course, but you have to climb and go on hikes and do balances and stuff. And it is like, it was scary at first, but then you look down and they tell you, don't look down. But you look down and you see the sea of people who are under you, and they're like, you can do it, just keep going, just keep going. And that, you just feel like so supportive. And after 5 days of being with these people, the only regret that I have is not learning everybody's names, because a lot of these kids have great stories, and I remember all of their stories, but I just can't remember their names. And I still get Facebook messages from these kids. They miss me, they love me. 3 of them have, 2 came to my birthday, and 1 sent a group from Caro, sent me a birthday present in the mail. They got me gummy worms, and the stupidest but funniest card ever, it had all the euphemisms for butt written on the cover.
Interesting.
But yeah, these kids, I still go to other schools, like for sporting events, and it's awesome because I see them and it's like instant catch-up time. This is Evan. He is my ex-boyfriend, but I felt like he needed to be included because he did teach me a lot. We dated for 1 month over the summer, and he became like my best friend. I told him everything. We would stay up, like he would call me at 8 o'clock at night, and we would stay up until like 6 o'clock in the morning, and we would just talk. And I've never had that relationship with somebody where I could just call them and be like, oh hey, what's up? And they would tell me like every single thing about them. And Evan is kind of, I don't know, I don't really talk to him that much anymore. But he is one of the nicest people I have ever known, because no matter where we were or what we did, he would always try to incorporate like my sister, my family, or just complete and total strangers into like trying to make everybody else smile. And I thought that that was very admirable. And so that's Evan. And currently I am dating Noah Lewinsky. We've been dating since December 1st. We have Skype dates all the time because he is from Saginaw and I don't get to see him much. He is currently freaking out because he has an interview for a state officer position for FFA, which is some farming agriculture thing. And he knows his stuff, he's really smart, he's very bright, and he always doubts himself, and he tells me about how like everybody should be there for each other because he's lost 3 friends to suicide.
Oh, man. It's not fun or easy.
My future was left blank because I don't know what I want to do, I don't know where I'm going to go. But I just know that if people think of me and they smile, then that is what I want. Because I want to make people happy, I want to make people be able to smile and know that if they think of me and they smile, then that is the best thing that could possibly happen for my future. And all of this is what makes me me.
Well done, bud. Well done. Because